Hi guys, in this video I'm showing you a small freezer and a large standing freezer transformation. If you missed the refrigerator transformation, click the little eye at the top right corner. This is a freezer transformation for a family of 5, including mom, dad, a son in middle school, and 2 daughters in elementary school. I am showing you snippets from my impromptu organizing session that ended up becoming a full-on refrigerator and freezer transformation. I'm Terry Elizabeth, author of How to Organize Any Space in 7 Simplified Steps, where I show you how to organize your spaces according to your personal organizing style so that your spaces can finally stay organized. So as I show you the before of this freezer, nothing is in a designated place, and items are placed in every nook and cranny wherever they can fit. So again, it was time to create some zones. Here is a dining table cleared to be used as our sorting surface. And I started by emptying out the contents of the small freezer in the kitchen onto this table. I removed the door bins and the drawers and washed those up. I quickly categorized the contents of this small freezer and grabbed all the ice cream and popsicles to place in the large freezer for now, while I simultaneously emptied the contents of the large freezer onto the dining table. The homeowner was laughing at this footage of the bottom of the freezer, saying it looked like it came from a horror movie. Don't worry, it's just a bunch of popsicles that thawed after the freezer was accidentally left open. It was then closed and then it all refroze in about a ½ inch layer. Since this layer was so thick, I did use hot water to clean the freezer in this instance, but only directly on the frozen layer. I refilled this container with clean hot water and dish soap multiple times. This allowed it to loosen up and break off until eventually everything was all clean. Everything from both freezers was then sorted into categories including fruit, vegetables, prepared foods, raw meats, and seafood. Then these categories were refined further, as I will show you now, starting with the small freezer in the kitchen. Here is the small freezer all nice and clean. And here to the side I pulled out all the ice packs and everything that was a small frozen treat, along with convenient breakfast and lunch items. Starting with the door, I placed the ice packs in the top shelf here. Some vegetable scraps for homemade broth, along with a couple small random items that would get lost in the large freezer. And at the bottom we have some popsicles and yogurt tubes. On the top shelf within the freezer we have a sweet treat section. These popsicles are easily accessible for the kids with the open end facing out. In this drawer we have breakfast items, starting with frozen fruit for smoothies in baggies at the back. Then we have some easy to prepare items here for the kids, whether they grab a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or grab a waffle to place in the toaster. In the bottom drawer we have convenience lunch items that the kids can pop in the microwave or toaster oven. Here is one of my favorite things about organizing: tossing the extra packaging. It helps you to easily see what you have left, as the items aren't hidden within these boxes, and you also free up space. And here we have the standing freezer, now organized by category. In the door we have the larger ice cream packages and some homemade leftovers. Within the freezer at the top we have prepared foods in bags, which are now easy to see and choose from. On the second shelf, I was laughing with the homeowner because this whole left side of this shelf contains all varieties of frozen potatoes that you can think of, with at least 2 open bags of each. They were placed in multiple locations within both freezers. Now the duplicates are bagged together in large resealable bags and easy to see and choose from. Next to the potatoes, we have a variety of vegetables that are also easy to see and choose from. On the third shelf, we have some smaller packages of meat, starting with hamburger patties. They have a picky eater in the house, but he will eat a cheeseburger any day. After consolidating all the open hamburger patty bags, it looks like we have we have 5 open bags of hamburger patties. I placed the bags with the least patties at the top and to the front so that those could be used up first. Next to that, we have some more smaller packages of meat. And next to that, we have some boxed prepared foods. The opened ends are placed to the front so that the homeowners don't have to remove the entire box until it is empty. In the meantime, they can just grab what they need out of it. Finally, in the bottom drawer, we have larger packages of meat and seafood, which are categorized by type as much as possible, such as chicken, pork, beef, fish, etc. I didn't catch the cleaned bottom of the freezer before I replaced this bottom drawer, but you can get a glimpse of the clean surface here. I hope to revisit this freezer organization with the homeowners after a bit so we can decide if they need any bins that we can label after a little space is freed up. Now that everything is easy to find, they can prevent duplicate purchases and use what they have. When you organize your deep freezer, if you find that you do need bins, it is best to use sturdy wire bins similar to the built-in drawer basket here, as you need the cold air to circulate around your items so that they freeze properly and evenly. I have free organizing guides for you in the description box below. In my next series, I will be showing you how to use different types of organizing products. So be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can know the moment my next video is up and never miss another organizing video. Happy organizing!